Hi guys, and welcome back to Conan Exile, where today we're going to be doing a brief overview of raiding in Conan Exile. Honestly, probably one of the best parts about this game is that you're able to raid other players' bases. Now I'm going to quickly go through some equipment I have with me, and the first thing first is the repair hammer. Always make sure you have one. Reason being, you can run around looking at bases and you can check the health of them if if they are quite low, in which case it's an easy raid, and from there you can make a decision. We're going to start off with a hardened steel sword. Now, steel swords can be used if the building material is of low enough quality. So, for example, this is sandstone. You can use steel weapons, not tools. I would not recommend using tools to start trying to raid into bases. Definitely something to keep an eye out on there. Always remember your steel weapons. Next up, we have the next level up, which is the orbs. You can see we've got a grease orb and a demon fire orb here. Very, very quiet, actually, I find. So very easy to go and start raids without drawing too much attention. As you can see, they're sort of setting fire to this right now. And as you can see, we're going to run off actually, have another little look, and you can see it's doing its job. Obviously, for whatever reason, we have disabled the HP on this server, but that's okay. You can see it's doing its job. Then last but not least, we have the explosive jar. What you need to do this is to put this down and then run away. The fire there will do its job, and as you can see, that's been set off. You can also get timed ones, but as you can see there, it's essentially the same function. One of them just gets set off after a certain amount of time. This one, you just need to explode with fire. Now we're going to move on to arguably the most fun, which is, of course, the siege weapon, the trebuchet, which you can, of course, move around such as this, and you can direct it. And at their base from a nice distance as well. And of course, this is going to do the most amount of damage. You can change the angle, as you can see here, and this is the button that you use to launch the projectile, and this is what you press to reload the projectile into the trebuchet. So we're going to start off by clicking E on the trebuchet itself. As you can see, the current payload is a siege boulder, but we don't actually have any crafted, and that is just okay. So now all we're going to do is interact with the trebuchet. As you can see, we have all the different recipes here unlocked. And because of the stuff in the inventory, we can now craft either a burning siege boulder or a siege boulder itself. Watch how as I move the stone out, we can no longer do anything. We have to make sure the materials are here in the inventory. And you can see we have the counterweight section down here. That has to be at 100%. You can see if I move everything out, we can no longer use the trebuchet. So make sure you've got these in. Otherwise, you just have lots of problems. So I think we'll go for the burning siege boulder. We'll click craft. As you can see, it's now started in the crafting queue. Remember, you can only craft while you're not using the trebuchet. I can't be reloading this, crafting it at the same time. So now I'm going to drag this. I'm going to put it into the inventory up here. I'm going to make sure I've got a good line of sight. Yes, I do. Lovely. There you can see. And all you have to do is press launch. Beautiful. And that is it. I hope this was helpful. A brief overview of how to raid. This one is still on fire. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.